Hey everybody, welcome back to Azure Plays More Chrono Trigger, where this time we're tackling the Dimensional Vortex in the future. This one is right next to the Robo side quest, so we can just park right over here and then just make our way in. This time around, we get a green backdrop, which means, let's see what we have in this version of the Dimensional Vortex. We get sent to just a bunch of different random areas, as usual. We just need to figure out where to go. This one is new, so I need to figure out where this one actually leads. I need to figure out where the exit is. It's not really too much I can do here, aside from just like attack a couple things here and there, just punch them, you know, the usual stuff. There we go. And let's see, more enemies that way. It's kind of a maze, and it looks like if I just go around this way, it looks like I can't do anything and I have to go and actually go through the center. So I might as well just check it out just in case. So let me just pop a couple more enemies. Just there we go. And then that actually could have been like really bad damage if it actually was using the crisis arm damage, which in this case it wasn't. So that's good. But let's see, I can go this way, avoid you. There is a chest there, which I'm going to grab. Thank you for the elixir. And let's see, I want to grab those two, so whoop, and then grab you for 50,000 G. Let's see, I can't get in there from here, so I'm gonna have to figure out another way there. Or I can get into this encounter when I try to leave. That's fine too. All right then. I'm going to just do a little bit of electrocute. Our Magus can get a critical, that works too. There we go. Speaking of which, should I equip that on Magus? I did. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Let's see. No secrets there. I already got to this one. I would like to be able to figure out how to get to that other side. So it looks like I need to go through another way. So let's try over here. Hello, bye-bye. Let's see, that leads to right over here. And was there anything in this direction? There we go. And yep, can't go that way. So this way it is. Which, yeah, it would have been nice if I could just use the door. But we just go over here. Master's Crown. Where are we? There it is. Boost damage, prevents status ailments. All right. Okay. That sounds good to me because I'm already doing a ton of damage as it is. Problem is like, who would you want to put that on? I mean, I guess it would be nice for Magus. I have the haste helm though, which is, I would rather have haste over doing, that's a hard choice. Cause I just punch much faster. And let's see, could just, that's kind of a hard choice, but it's not terribly hard of a choice at the moment. I could just reduce physical, let's see. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll give him the sorry. Nope. Kind of a hard choice. I'll just do that. I'll do that. That works for me because I'll do a little bit more damage with Frog. That way, everybody pretty much has like a boost damage effect going on, and it's not even going to matter too much because this dungeon actually does have some goodies in it that I do want. So in the meantime, I'll just do this. There we go. Perfect. And Magus's level increase. Go through here and we actually warp out. I actually do like those chairs. Those are like, that's a nice palette. I like that. But now, time for something completely different. This is trivia. If you want to get through here, you'll have to answer a question for me. What is the name of the device Luca invented to stabilize gates? That would be the Soccer 38. The gate key. You're absolutely right. Yes. I don't know who decided trivia questions was a good idea, but this is fun. If you want to get through here, you have to answer a question. What is the name of Magus' sister? A lot of these choices are kind of funny, but it's Shala. Next room, please. You want to get through this, you have to answer a question. What was the final invention of Balthazar, the guru of reason? That would be the new. Not the Chrono Trigger, not Gates, it would be the Epic. This is essentially, did you pay attention as you were playing through the entire game? I can understand some of these questions might be hard to remember because some of them are slightly obscure. What icon is displayed to indicate confused status? That is the star. The question mark would make more sense though. There are some questions that might actually not make sense. I'm gonna list the answers of all of them on screen just so people know. Okay, this is where you encounter Tada and all that. Okay, I know where I'm at. Can I just leave this area by going down this way? Nope, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. But nope, I gotta go the long way around. I got a non-random area, and Frog just ran over nothing. That's fine. These enemies are about as weak as they were before, so just bam, bam, good to go. Go down, and nope. Aha! Avoided you. And over this way. All right, and now for the loudest, most annoying sound in the entire game, once again, because we got this place. Let's see if I could just try to avoid everything and get there as quickly as possible. There we go. Forced encounter, which is fine because I literally just punched him in the face. There we go. Continue forward. Down this ladder. Let's see. This is the magic cave. Yeah, so I gotta use magic on everything here. Oh man, it's so close. I wanted to avoid that. I wonder if I could do enough damage to these things without having to use magic. That would be yes. And there we go. And that should be that one. All right, let's see. This one is the halfway point, so if you want to leave, you can go that way. If you want to save, you just go over here, which I'm just going to pop off a shelter since I can. Boop, boop, boop. There we go, top everybody off. Perfect. And we're going to continue forward through here. This one leads to another new area. It's a temporal research lab, which is kind of a nice little touch. I just wonder, like, who would actually be here for that. So, this one has a bunch of different, like, conveyor belts, so you just need to follow along the conveyor belts and you'll find your way through. There is a note. The director of research ought to have a security device release code written somewhere in this room. He's a strange one, though, always writing in riddles and what have you. Knowing him, he probably came up with some crazy color code. In the DS version, this actually says something different. It says that he likes reversing things. So the code in the DS version was ball, but it was LLAB. Here, though, on the other hand, since they do color codes, we need to figure out what the color code is. So I need to get to the left. So let's see, this way and then this way. There's a note written by the director of research. Security lock release code, tomato. I picked it because, well, veggies are good for you. A tomato a day keeps the doctor away. So tomato is the code. That's a little bit weird of a code, but I will take it. So now, if we want to continue forward, we need to head to the right. But in order to do that, we need to head to the up and then right in order to go to the down and then right. It's a little weird, a little janky, but we can also head that way if we want. In this case, I want to check this out really quick because we also need to go through here and check out this area, but we will do that in a moment. I want to actually go and get some items. So back over this way, I get to fight this thing. I hate that the screen does that every time because it always makes me think my game like messed up or something. But those enemies go down really quick by like one punch anyway, so it's all good. So just go over here, down once more, have the screen go black once again, freak me out. And get rid of it. Perfect. And now for some fancy items. If we go this way and through here, we get teleported to another reused asset. This is another Lost Sanctum area where we get a couple extra items here and there. The difference is that like this path is open over here. It's just a little weird that they like change up just like some slight tiles in order to make like an extra little goodie. But yeah, you just go around, you collect the chests in all the areas that they were hidden before. Right over here, we got another one there. So just up in here. Also makes you like pay attention. It's like, how did I get all the chests when I was here last time? And then you just gotta remember where you went in order to do that. And then you just go in and you get the Apocalypse Arm. This is a new weapon for Robo. Yes, and it's one I might actually equip compared to the Crisis Arm. So, the Apocalypse Arm may inflict 9,999 damage. This is a critical hit chance, which means if you want to use this, you want to up his critical hit. So in this case, I will use the Dragon's Tier, which should be right here. Boost critical hit rate. That'll make it so it's another chance-based, pretty much ultimate weapon in a sense. Like, oh, I could use the Crisis Arm and just do a ton of damage outright with any text or whatever. But the Apocalypse Arm is straight up attack, so you're not going to be using Beast Toss and Rapid Fire Fists in order to do damage. You're just going to be straight up punching. Which is also, it's nice, but it's, could be a little better. Like, you don't really necessarily need to do that. Honestly, I think I actually do prefer it over the Crisis Arm. With the Apocalypse Arm, I could sit there and just kind of hope for the critical hit chance to get 9,999 or do meager damage. But in the meantime, I could sit there and make Robo the best healer in the game. So when he's not punching things, I could have him be healing. And the nice thing about not using the Crisis Arm anymore is I don't have to worry about Robo's health being like slightly lower for any particular reason. It's like, oh, he has 998, you're doing not as much damage. He has a 0 there, you're doing 0. It kind of gets annoying, but it makes it so I don't do any of his physical attacks anymore. So it's just a pick and choose. Do you want to use this text or do you not? Or if you don't want to even bother with any of this chance stuff, which honestly your luck is more likely than not going to get it anyway, you could just use the Dragon Arm. I mean, either way, you still have options, so that does make him very versatile. But even though I just talked my butt off about Robo, I'm swapping him out of the party for a moment. I don't really necessarily need him at the moment, but you'll see why. I'm doing this on purpose, mainly because I'm going to just change it up a little bit, but there is a particular reason. And it's kind of a unique one, and it is kind of weird, but maybe I should have waited a little bit because now I gotta fight this thing with a different party. Oh well. Either way, it should go down after a couple of hits. Ooh, I got the stop off. Okay, that works for me. All right, I want to get back over to the upper left. So over here. Not that way. Over here. One more of these. Marl, please. Chrono, please. At least it's stopped. Okay. It's like frozen in time. Can we like actually hit the thing? Thank you. All right. And now over here, we have just like a little bit of a goodie area here. We can just not head through that door, unfortunately. Here, we have to avoid these things from seeing us. Otherwise, they'll send us into the room in the top right. And then we'll have to, yeah, like that. It noticed me and it's like, uh-oh. And then it just knocks us away. And it sends us over here. And we have to fight some things. Not a big deal there, because all we really need to do is just kind of let the auto handle it. Nothing too special. We could do damage on them if we want, but this is more than enough. It'll take a little bit, but again, yeah, they're done. Other than that, we could do some damage if I want, so I'm just going to kind of maybe do a little more damage at this point. There we go. Go down, please. That's way better. There we go. And we can leave, which brings us back to this top room over there. That's what happens if you get caught. But what we want to do is to not to get caught. So we just need to just be a little bit careful. Make sure that they're looking in different directions. And then look that way and then go over here. There we go. And through this door. There we go. So the password is tomato. Release security locks. Yes. Please enter release code. Tomato. 1 button. Instead of typing in ball. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess it's a little easier. Past that, there isn't really anything too special about this room. It's like, oh, you could find stuff here, but nope, nothing. All right, and back the way we came. We want to get out easier. We could just get caught immediately, or I could just, yeah, I got caught immediately. That's fine, totally fine. Whee! Fling that way instead. I could have probably put the Venus bow on Marl, so I'd at least be doing some decent amount of damage. Head down through here. Initializing security lock observation program. Lock release command executed by unregistered administrator. Initiating containment lockdown. Administrator registration at East Wing required to disengage lockdown. It's no use, it won't open. Looks like we're trapped. What now? You must do something, unless it is your plan to wait out our deaths here. Help! Help! Oh, I can't believe you. You can't do anything about me, can you? It appears everyone is all right. It seems it falls on us to save the day. Oh, thank goodness! I thought we were trapped for good. You should be able to open the door from inside a room to the east. Please, you have to get us out. At least they explain it to us. Understood. We shall commence the search immediately. So we have a new party lineup with characters that are locked over there. So we need to find a way to get to them to unlock them from the East Wing. We also have Ayla if we want to like put Ayla in the party, which I'm sorry, Frog. It's a little bit better, not going to lie. And then past that, we just need to get to the East Wing from here. So let's just make our way there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got jump scared by that. I saw the screen turn dark and I'm like, whoa. Every time. All right, so to the east we go, and we could get through this door. There we go. You head into here. And we have a new area. So, the way this works, if you want to progress in this area, head to the right. If you want to go back, head to the left. Other than that, the middle one just, So just head right, and you're good to go. So just make sure you are good. Head to the right. And then head to the right. And then, instead of going through the door, because that's progress, head to the right one more time. And then grab this, which gives us a Regal Plate. The Regal Plate is actually kind of useful. Stamina plus 10, magic defense plus 10. So if you want more stamina, it's kind of nice. I honestly think that's probably better off on like someone like either Frog or Magus, because it gives them a little bit more stamina if you really necessarily need it. Otherwise, I think I'm good with that. I might put it on Magus, maybe. Let's just head back over here. Which brings us back to this way, and then we head to the left once more. And then we just gotta redo this whole puzzle. That's pretty much all we really gotta do. Just continue heading to the right, and you're good to go. And there we go, we head through this door. But I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared for this. So I have the Apocalypse armor equipped, and I don't necessarily need that on anymore. You aren't using the... There it is, Prism Spectacles, there we go. And we are good here. Everybody's pretty much topped off. I'm good to go. I don't need the Valor Crest just yet. And I don't need to worry about healing Robo anymore. So, confirming entrant identities. Unregistered entrants. Commencing extermination. Level 1 alert. Eliminate intruders. So we have this annoying ball thing that we fought constantly. All we really need to do is just punch it in the face a couple times and we're good to go. Okay, good job. Everybody's missing. We're off to a great start. There we go, that one's done. Level 2 alert, eliminate intruders. This one gives us this thing, which was kind of annoying before, but if Robo gets a good hit off, yeah, dead. First try. Level 3 alert, eliminate intruders. It sends 2 of these this time around, which all I really gotta do is just keep hitting them constantly. Hopefully they'll just die. There we go. And it's down. And now, level 4 alert. Eliminate intruders. Got another set. This time it's 2 of these guys. Shouldn't be too hard. You know how this goes. While I could cast magic and make this trivial, I'm going to see how long it takes to get these critical hits in, just so you kind of see the chances of getting them. Honestly, it's not terrible, especially with haste on. I get a lot more turns. Yep, there's 1. I get a lot more turns than normals. Yep, there's 2. Perfect. Yeah, so it's like 30% chance, give or take 20. Still great. Maximum alert. Eliminate intruders. Now we have a new enemy to deal with. This thing here, the Iron Maiden, has 10,000 HP, so you know what that means. Hit it once with a good critical on Robo, and then just do a standard attack. And that's it. Pretty simple. They are kind of annoying though, because they have really high physical defenses, so you have to use magic to get around it. But if you have the Apocalypse Arm, which you should because they gave it to you in this dungeon, you're good to go. Fatal error. Intruder elimination failed. Well, that's because I got a good arm. Initiating system shutdown. All we gotta do is just go up to the computer and type in some stuff. Just like this, and done. Administrator registration complete. Excuse me? Security lockdown disengaged. I think there's a few more viruses in this computer still left, Luca. You might want to take care of that. No wonder they attacked us. I mean, wow. That is a typo of egregious proportions. Phew, the doors are unlocked. Thank goodness. I was really starting to get tired of this place. Seems another route has opened. Shall we see what lies that way? Yeah, we shall. All we really need to do is just head over here and make sure that we don't get caught while doing so. How? 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 Excuse me? All right, this time let's not get caught because wow, I have no idea how like it just had that like pixel perfect accuracy on me there. All right, let's see. Let's wait a moment. Go. I should have got caught. I should have got caught, but I'm okay. Now we can head this way and get shocked because these things just hurt if you touch them, but it's okay. We're good to go. Now we have a little bit of an annoying encounter, but we should be okay. So I'm just going to do a little bit of Luminaire action, a little bit of Dark Matter action, a little bit of Device 2 action, and we're good to go. That one's done. That one's about half done. I didn't mean to attack it, but I did some decent chunk of damage anyway, so I might as well just let that keep happening because that was some pretty good damage. Couple more of those ought to do it. Ow. That looked like it only hit one person, but that's fine. There we go. I'm actually going to let a bit of healy heals action. There we go. Continue forward. Not get hit by that. Not that it matters too much. And one more. There we go. And unfortunately, we have to fight 2 more of these things. Not a big deal, though. We could just, again, just use all our good stuff, which I'm gonna do. A little bit of Luminaire action. Some Dark Matter. There we go. More of those and just attack. I feel like you do more damage with your attack, even if you're not using like the one bow that makes you do 777. There we go. And we're good to go here. And finally, we head up through here and we can leave. Brings us to here. So let me get a little bit of shelter action. And let's see here. I'm just going to make sure that everybody's good here. You are going to be there. I want you actually. You. Yeah, I'm going to do that version of it. That's fine. All right, that'll work. Okay, let me just make sure everybody is good. You're good. Fine. And you are good to go. That'll do it. All right. Let's continue forward. So if you want to leave, you can head through there. Not, just head up through here. Go over. And this time, strange. I feel like something's tugging me forward. I have to go. This time, it's Luca's. So Luca is required for this, which is not terrible per se, because you do have options. So it's not that big of a deal. But I'm going to stick with Marl and Ayla on this one. I think I'm good to go. Although I just got the Apocalypse on for Robo. If you want, it makes this battle so much easier. Who? Who are you? Are you really me? Yes. The difference with Luca is that she actually has a little bit of a buddy. The Exterminator. So, with the Crimson Shade is immune to fire, but it's weak to water. The Exterminator, on the other hand, is immune to light, it absorbs shadow, but it's weak to fire. So, with that, we can just sit there and use Blaze Kick on it and get rid of it pretty quickly. In the meantime, we have Marl do ice on the Shade, which we don't really necessarily need to do just yet. I'm going to make sure that everybody just continue to be tops off. We're good there. And I'm going to do another bit of a Blaze Kick in a couple seconds here. So, boop, there we go. Get that going and just attack this outright. Not a big deal there. Mainly what you do got to worry about in this fight is the Exterminator itself, because it can poison you, it can blind you, it can lock your techs, and it can also cancel your status immunity, so it could still do all these things anyway. But it does no recover, which will heal the Crimson Shade, so you can't really focus on the Crimson Shade right away. And if you try to attack the Exterminator, of course it knows Osmos, because everything knows Osmos at this point. It will just absorb your MP. It gets kind of annoying, but yeah, get rid of the Exterminator first, which has about 10,000 HP, and then you can just focus on the Crimson Shade, which has 12,000 HP. And the Crimson Shade just knows fire stuff, so you can get around it by just putting on the red plates, the red vest, that sort of deal. If not, then whatever at this point. Luca already has the Elemental Aegis, so she's totally fine. But if you want, you could charm the Nova armor from the Crimson Shade. That is something you could do if you don't have it yet. It is nice to get here. It's just not really necessary at this point because you probably have plenty of them if you be in the game already. But yeah, once you're done with the Exterminator, just sit there and just use all your water elements stuff that you have. Iceberg Toss is a really good one to use here. Just don't use fire because she will nullify it. And that's the battle. Luca's latent powers awakened. Speed, magic, and stamina improved. So it's pretty much the same thing that you would get with Marl, except the difference is magic and stamina and plus speed. Speed is Luca's worst thing, so if you haven't been using speed capsules on her for any reason, there's that. It's still nice to have, and it's still a nice bonus. Either way, that's another one down. We have one more to go. The next one is in the present. So next time on Azure Plays more Chrono Trigger, we're gonna head to the present and take on the Dimensional Vortex there. I'll see you all then.